Jack of clubs.
Clever, bold, and always gets swept under the rug. But today, I'm turning that classic face card into a one-of-a-kind painting with my own twist. So I think it's time to get started. Before I start painting, I just want to let you know what materials I'm going to be using for this piece. Starting with a sheet of Canson extra large recycled Bristol paper in a 14 by 17 inch. That was a lot to say. We also need tape, a glass jar, a beautiful array of paintbrushes, and the little snack that gets me through the day, Holbein Acrylic Gouache. Alright, so I'm starting this painting by prepping the surface. So I just finished drawing the border for this painting so we can finally get started. But I did want to talk about the border a little bit. I think in my last video I said that this corner here was half an inch, like this first border, but I'm pretty sure it's a full inch. So from here to here, I think it's 1 inch. And then from the start of the curve here to this corner, it's 1.5 inches. So that's still the same, the 1.5 inch part, but I'm pretty sure this is 1 inch. I just measured it out. That is a correction. But yeah, that is the border. We want it to look like a card. So I curved the edges here on each side, and then we have this middle. That's gonna be where the painting is gonna go. Let's get started. After measuring out the border, I sketched out my idea for the painting. Then I left a wash of golden super flat paint. I always start with a wash. So I'm forcing you to do the same. But this one is just acrylic and really matte, so it'll keep my paper stiff and won't mix with the acrylic gouache while I work. But now that my wash is done, I put these 2 ceramic vases on top so the paper can stay flat, and I leave it overnight for a few days. This usually helps if the paper buckles or warps after the wash goes on, but let's start painting. Now that we're all comfy and painting, hey peeps, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Canson, and I'm an artist who paints things that look like fabric and different characters from my world. But anyways, you'll often see me doing something a little stupid here or there, trying different mediums and styles, etc., etc. Right now, I'm working on the background of this painting, keeping it pretty simple so the focus stays on the jack. I'm going to keep the background flat, but I still want the illusion of wood to give it a magical forest feel without actually painting trees. So as you now know, this is the start of the second card, and I am so happy with the sketch. So I feel like this is going to turn out really good. If you haven't seen the first video to this series where I painted the Queen of Hearts, what are you doing? Go check it out. I do a full breakdown on the history behind the card, and the finished results were quite nice, if I do say so myself. So go check it out. No! Also, guys, I'm so excited. I know you and I both have been waiting for prints, but I have one more card to do, which will be the King of Diamonds. Once I finish that card, prints will be out for all 3 cards, and it'll be amazing. Like I said in my last video, I've been wanting to design my own face cards for a while now, especially after seeing 1000 do something similar on his channel, but on a much larger scale, creating a whole deck of custom cards to be sold to art lovers all around the world. But anyways, the project was pretty awesome and it inspired me to create this series. I know I did these out of order, but the order is based on which ideas came first, and I actually love that. While I create one, I'm thinking of what I can do with the next, and if I want to tie them together in some way. I started with the Queen of Hearts because I already had an idea in my head on how I wanted the card to look. I knew I wanted all the portraits to represent strength, vitality, and the beauty in being able to pass something down, but change it each time, making it something new and extraordinary. I sat with this concept for a while putting my own artistic style together, and the idea of picking up those pieces of yourself that get tossed out and thrown away, but in the end finding a way to put them back together, to breathe life into something new. This idea really resonates with me, and I hope you feel the same when you look at my work. I know, lots of little sobby, soapy stuff. As you guys know, I'm a bit of a history buff. If you didn't know, you know now. And I love going back in time, so let's talk about the Jack of Clubs. In the mid 1500s, the Jack of Clubs was known in England as the knave card, which meant boy or young man. But as time went on, the word jack became more popular and was being used more and more in a different context.
I'm kind of a jack of all trades.
It also meant the same thing as knave, so when American card maker Samuel Hart published a deck using a J instead of a KN for knave, it just made sense. And KN was already getting confused with K, which is the king card, so the change kind of stuck. My favorite part about the Jack of Clubs is that Lancelot used to be the face of that card. On old French decks, of course. Mainly because the French liked putting historical, mythological, and biblical figures on each court card. With that being said, I guess Lancelot being the Jack kind of makes sense, since knave now means dishonest man, and I mean, the guy did sneak around with his bestie's wife Guinevere, so I guess he deserves it. So right now I'm still painting the face, but I'm working with a palette full of blues and teals and oranges. You'll see when I paint that later. But those are gonna be my main two colors. Originally, when I was drawing the sketch for this piece, I was like, I have to have a good amount of clubs in the fabric because that's just what I wanted. But I didn't know what color I wanted them to be at first. I knew that the forehead was going to be open and I would have it glow, but I wasn't sure what to do with the small ones. So I took a chance, hear me out, I took a chance and I just painted it to look like the forehead. And that actually worked. So instead of overthinking it, I really just made it the same color as the glowing club on the forehead. And I think that works out. It unifies it a little bit better. So, hey, Kai pro tip, just guess. Sometimes guessing is good. I don't know why. Wait, actually I do know why, but I'm still gonna say I don't know why. The neck was a little challenge for me. When I started painting, it looked pretty good and I loved how it hanged and it was really pretty until I propped up the piece. And I took a real good look at it. You know, I backed up and everything. I got excited and I looked at it. And from there, I saw one really, really long, really wide, droopy chin. And it just had to be fixed. It had to be fixed. It was starting to give abnormal Titan. If you know that anime, you know what I mean. Anyways, to fix this issue, all I really had to do was make the neck darker to push it back and the chin a little lighter to bring it forward. So it worked out in the end. Y'all are gonna get so sick of me talking about Holbein acrylic gouache. But I feel like I've been hyping up Holbein's acrylic gouache a lot lately, and I think that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with it, and I hope you are too. I'm just gonna say that it is definitely the Johnny Depp of paints. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's smooth. It's silky, matte. It's just a multifaceted individual. I don't know if I'm still talking about paint anymore. I feel like I started talking about Johnny Depp. I think I am. Yeah, just give the medium a chance. Try something new, especially if you like paints that stay pigmented after they dry matte. Try it out. I think you'll like it. Moving on to the birds, I drew inspiration from orange hummingbirds due to their themes of love, beauty, and resilience, which is a connection to Lancelot's story. I've actually been wanting to draw animals more often in my style. I know so far I've done a deer and I really like how that turned out. So this will be my second time doing this. I kept the basic shapes of the bird, but took away all the feathers and tiny details to create a form that's striking, light, and simple. And like my last card, some of the features go outside of the card to look like a scene is breaking through the border. The wing, the branch, and a few clubs, just to keep it interesting. I also want to add that I did repaint the wing just because I wasn't vibing with it. So this is the new version of that wing. I like it a whole lot more. Ugh, after all that hard work, I just had to do some finishing touches. So I added a few glints of light around the opening on the forehead and a little bit on my birds and buttons. This is the second card of the series. I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I hope you like it as much as I do. So yeah, I'm all done. This is the Jack of Clubs. So, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thanks for watching. Guys, I know it took a long time and I'm so sorry. Don't look at me, don't look at me, I'm sorry. I know it took a long time for me to finish this video, but I wanted it to be perfect, so there was a lot of editing happening, a lot of moving things around, a lot of repainting, and also I am still trying to figure out a schedule for my channel. So that has been happening, but what do you think? Like, how do you feel? How did it turn out? What is your opinion on it? I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Eee, don't be mad at me. But I'm so excited this piece is finally done. I can finally move on to the next painting. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be so fun. The King of Diamonds, my last card. Okay, and then before that, I do have another video that's gonna be coming out. So I'm working hard, I'm working faster, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it, okay? But yeah, I really thank you for watching the video. Thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate you. Give me a kiss. If you are already a subscriber or new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. If you are new and not subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe, okay, and hit the notification bell so you know when I drop a new video, okay, because it's gonna be cool, it's gonna be quick. You're not even gonna see it coming. You're like, oh my gosh, Kyman dropped a new video, and you won't even know because you didn't hit the bell. So hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, wherever they are down on the screen, because I want you to stick around. I want you to stay. I want you to join my cult. It's not a cult, but I want you to join it. Like I always say, even if you watched half the video, if you didn't watch the full video, but at least watch half of this video, I am claiming you. Okay, you've joined Kylandia, you've joined my cult, you can't leave. You're part of it now, so get used to it. Yes, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.